Okay guys, so got my bumper and headlights back on the truck. Also got my cowl piece back up there. It's got a gap over here that I don't like, and it's too tight on this side, but I'll have to figure that out later. Can't figure that out right now. Got a new cowl seal in there. Also, you can see there's a screen, there's a stainless screen inside here. That's to keep debris out. You should have seen when I vacuumed out of this cowl. It was crazy. There's so much debris in there. Also got my new antenna, and that's supposed to be an OEM one. It fit in the slot and everything, just like I guess like it should have. I had one on there, but it was just kind of rigged on there. So new antenna. Also went in the cab there, and I replaced the heater harness, and that's what's left of the old antenna. And then there's the heater harness, which plugs into the heater controls, and then it comes out right here, plugs into the blower motor. Also, while I was under there, I did the blower motor resistor, put a new one of those on, just because it's probably pretty old, and we're getting about that time of year. I was hoping to have this thing running all summer, but didn't happen. So cool weather's probably right around the bend, and I'd like the heater to work good. It actually worked. It worked good before, so not expecting any issues. So I'll be able to run this when it gets cool. Okay, so I now feel like I can swap out my badges. I feel like it's time. This is the one that was on that side, and these can be installed two different ways. Sometimes they got these push pins like this, and these you insert them in the hole in the fender, and then you can push the emblem into them. This side was like that. Now sometimes they have these little nuts. I forget what these nuts are called again. Sometimes you have a nut like that, and it's attached that way. Now the other side, the driver's side, is attached like with these nuts. So I got two different sides, two different mounts. I have a feeling one of the fenders was replaced at one time. One is factory. But yeah, there's the original ones. I actually, if you remember, I did a video, I painted those. So they look a lot better than they did when I got the truck, but this is what they're supposed to look like. Yeah, you can see quite a bit better. And these have the posts just like the original ones. They're not rounded off like these nice factory ones. But yeah, I'm gonna get to installing these. Now, when you got something like this, you can usually get behind the emblem and carefully, I mean carefully, pry it off the truck. Now, if you got something like this, you're not gonna be able to pry it. You gotta get in there with a wrench, and you gotta take it off, because it's just like a nut threaded on there. It's not real easy to get up under there. I'm doing it now without the inner fenders in there, because once the inner fenders are in there, it's almost impossible to get up in there. So the way I'm going to attach these is I tried to find a nut that would go on them, and I don't have the size for some reason. I don't know, it must be odd. They must have an odd size or something. It wouldn't go, they're too big to accept the original push pins as well. So actually what I'm doing is something that I learned from Roadkill Garage, that Dulcich actually did a little segment on it. And I'm just going to take some vacuum line, and I'm going to put the emblem on, and then I'm going to take the vacuum line and I'm going to stick it on there, and actually it really holds. It holds really good. But if you ever want to take the emblem off, you can just get behind it and you can just pry it off. You know, it should be able to pry off the vacuum line. If you wanted a little more security, I guess you could put like a dab of silicone. You might not get it to come off that easy if you ever want to take it off. But I've got this side is on that way with the vacuum line, and it's a lot easier to get it on, and like I said, a lot easier to pop it off if you need to. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pop the other one off there. Actually, I got to unbolt the other one, and then I'll cut this vacuum line in 2 pieces and I'll install it. Well, there it is, installed with the vacuum hose. Even that's not easy to get on because it's pretty tight up in there. But at least the vacuum hose, it's doable. Okay, so quick little fact about the 400 engine. This is a 1970 400 emblem for a pickup, but you actually could not get the 400 in the C10 or the CST10. The 400 was only available in the C20 and the C30, I believe. So you could not get the 400 in the C10 trucks back then in 1970. So another bunch of little things done to the truck. I'm still waiting on the kickdown cable to stop that leak down there. I was supposed to be here today. I did next day delivery and never showed up. So anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed the little video. I'll see you.